Silver Dragon here, coming at you with some more of the Steam Summer, what the hell, Festival demos. Going to be continuing where we last left off. This time around, we're going to be taking a look at Distant Kingdoms and Timberborn, both of which are city/civilization builders, so I expect them to take a little bit longer than the other ones did. So we'll see how that goes. Regardless, let's go ahead and unmute this and dive on in, shall we? Launch the demo. Excellent. Now loading. May appear to pause at various points. I mean, hopefully not, but hey, it is what it is. Ah, delicious. Typical loading screen goes to 90% and then stops. Or 99, that's the worst one. Oh, God. Ah. This definitely has an interesting looking art style. Intriguing seeing the giant magic tower in the middle of town, but hey. Oh, I heard a ding. There we go. Welcome to the Distant Kingdoms tutorial. The demo will end once you've met the requirements for Citizen's Tech Node, or reach the 5 mid-dynasty house, or mid-density houses, not dynasty. Jeez. Land of Inaron. Survivors from the Talm Cataclysm fervently await your guidance. Help them survive, thrive in their new homes. This land is not uninhabited. Discover the weird, wonderful creatures that stalk the plains, mountains, and the secrets that lay dormant, untouched until your arrival. Yay! I must dig deep. Guide you on your first few steps towards victory. Head to the tavern and gather a party adventures that awaits. Okay. City overview. Global goods. The crescents. I'm assuming that's money. Mana, happiness, and residence. Okay. Place new buildings. Aha. Research new tech. Tells you everything about your city at a glance, demographics, happiness, immigration rate, and budget. So currently we're not gaining any money, quite obviously. We are literally a group of caravan wagons in the middle of nowhere. Q and E. To rotate, build ourselves a nice warehouse apparently. There we go. Let's put it right here. Oh, it just kind of builds itself too. There's no one actually going around. Most buildings have an inspector containing important information. I guess this is called an inspector. Okay. Stockpile limit shows a certain amount of goods that can be stored within a building. Building efficiency is tied to the number of employees working there. Storage section shows which goods we currently have stored and how many, of course. Pardon me. Building can have multiple jobs, some of which have a target affluence. Different affluences can work these jobs. It affects building efficiency. Basically saying different, I guess, education ratings. All buildings have a monthly maintenance. Costing crescents, keeping them active. Learn the ropes. How kind. Oh yeah, for now they won't cost anything. This is the crime risk, fire risk, and illness risk. Lovely. Check the manage tab. Selected goods will no longer be stored here and are moved to other warehouses. So I can say no gathering wool here. Marketplace provides place for the residents to get their goods. Houses should be built close by. Okay, let's do that. Let's put that over here. Now we're just gonna wait for it to magically construct itself. Go, my building fairies. Do your job. Roads are a crucial part of the city. Every building has a road entrance. Must be connected to a warehouse via roads in order to function properly. Okay. I see. If I'd known this was the actual road entrance there, I would have used that earlier. There we go. Build 3 houses. Okay. Just go ahead and rotate that so I can actually put it in place properly. We'll separate them by 1 because there's a fire risk. Go like this. Perfect. Create portal, excuse me, to different areas. So interesting. So you run multiple colonies at once, potentially. Interesting. And now we wait for the building fairies to do their job. Oh wait, we actually have something delivering things now. Fantastic. Actually legitimately delivering. Human? Wait, what? Why are my demographics human and peasant? I'm sensing some interesting conflict here. Hey, Ronnie, welcome. Newly settled residents will pay crescents towards the treasury and monthly taxes, offsetting maintenance costs, allowing to build and expand. Click on the house to see in more details. They are not very happy. I like, again, human, too. I guess the slave labor aren't even considered to be humans, apparently. Residents decide to give you an extra time before they grumble about their needs. Everyone's unique, different races and different affluence. There's different races, nice. But still, I like how human and peasant are different races on this. Technically, that's just bad. That's just bad. So you want water and bread as a luxury. I find it hilarious that water is a luxury good. You would think water would be a basic need. Have an opportunity to upgrade housing density. And you can do it in different ways here, it seems. Upgrade its affluence, upgrade its density, and downgrade density. So you can actually downgrade the density. Interesting. Okay. Needs nearby houses by clicking on the corresponding marketplace. They want water and bread. Hover the cursor over almost anything for a little helpful tooltip. Contain starting goods will keep residents happy for a while. You need to start producing your own to keep them satisfied. Tech tree. Resource working. Ah, yes. Exit the tech tree to return. So even basic resources like gatherers, huts, water wells, and lumberyards will need to be researched. Link the warehouse in the marketplace. I did that. I could have swore I did that. Okay, that was weird because the objective was completed, but for whatever reason, it didn't acknowledge that fact. Awkward. Buildings will now cost maintenance monthly. Ooh, so how am I doing on that? Right now we still have a good net income for that. So how long is this actually going to take, or did we unlock it immediately? Oh no, I see. In order to unlock it, we have to have a required amount of residents. Ah, I see. I understand. Okay. So basically we need more housing. That's what that's telling me. Well, let's try putting these ones like right next to each other and see what happens. Excuse me. Let's speed that up, so our lovely building fairies can magically get these done. Or in this case, now they're actually being delivered by real people. Boom. That should provide us more than enough of population. Done. Unlock. Next is farming, which requires a lumberyard, a house, gathering hut, and a water well. Basically one of everything. So I'll go ahead and select that. And that just needs 10 houses and a lumberyard, which is whatever. Resource workings unlocked. You got the lumberyard. Build an outpost among the trees, of course. Oh, actually destroy some trees in the process. Now, like all buildings, it has to actually connect up. And it'll actually connect directly to the warehouse, which is good. We have berry bushes way the hell out over there. Do we have any closer ones? Not really, so I guess we'll just do that. As close as that's going to get. And even that destroyed a berry bush. That's annoying. Alright. As for the water well, I'm hoping that can kind of just be placed anywhere. Oh. What is that out there? Oh, I don't have enough money right now. That's the problem. Yep, I am low on funds. I need 100 funds in order to build that. Oh god, why is my net income? Oh, because of construction. Oh god, I had a heart attack for a second there. Whew. Yeah, people are still not super happy, but hey, it is what it is. I must say, this is a nice little city builder. The main one I am looking forward to, though, is the other one I'll be playing. Having efficient buildings means that we have good product output, so it's best interest to maximize that, or the amount of employees for that. See the goods, any upgrades, strengthened axes, lubricated gears, additional wood stores. Nice. When it runs out of trees, it will stop production to plant trees, but allows them to continue operation. How sustainable. Now that we're producing stockpile of wood, you'll need to find a gatherer's hut and find berries. Did that already. You have the crescents. You can place a construction site down in advance. Requires materials become available. They'll be automatically transferred to the construction site. Click on the gatherer's hut. We'll harvest berries from the bushes. Keep in mind, as gatherer's hut will deplete the berry bushes. When that happens, you can click on the regrow button. It'll stop producing berries. Okay. Residents are now insisting you fulfill their needs. They will start moving out if you don't. That's unfortunate. Concludes the main part of the tutorial. Don't worry. You won't be on your own. I'll chime in every now and then. Okay. I'd rather you not, but you know, okay. I'm not sure what the hell this is. I'm assuming this is stone. It is kind of glowing. It's not giving me any tooltip kind of inputs, but hey. A lot of trees, though. Damn. I like how we just kind of, what the hell, came into this valley here and was like, hey, you know what? This is a great place. Let's go here. Let's settle here. It has one whole stone deposit. Ah, jeez. So I need 100 crowns now. How many am I gaining? Currently gaining 20. I should probably get a few more houses lined up. Friendless Greyman. Run low on crescents. I would recommend you build some more houses. Otherwise, the treasury... allow the treasury to build up. Yes. Oh, believe me. I am well aware. Also, interesting... I don't even know if that's an orc or what, but hey. Ah, the issue is crescents. That was the problem. I see. Basically, we just did not have enough money. So, more houses. I like that each of the houses are somewhat unique. So, some aspects of it are randomized, it seems. So, well... actually, it looks like only it's a different type for each one here. Like this one has the little, what do I want to call that, stable area almost, rather than having the pumpkins. Same thing over here, that's slightly different than the other plots I'm building. And all I really need to do now is eventually supply them with some water and we'll be good to go. And then they'll be incredibly happy. Right, now we just gotta wait till we get 100 gold. Yeah, that definitely knocked us up quite a bit, so... oh, wait, no. Oh yeah, it's because we're actually building, that was the thing. That's why our net income is kind of... the weird thing is, if you spend money to build buildings that will eventually be making you money, you will actually kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, my brain isn't functioning. It has already been a long day. So yeah, as you're, spending money to build stuff, it'll affect your net income even if you are making more than you actually spending in maintenance. It's essentially what I was getting at there. There we go. Put that guy down now. Unlocked by farming. Speaking of which... can now unlock farming. And we actually are one house away from unlocking mining as well. Crop farm. Let's put it right... where do I want to put you? You know what, let's put you down here. That'll be good. Perfect. And that'll get me... output, we just need more workers. Actually, we have the workers. Extra buckets, which we could probably do, increases the efficiency further. Oh no, we're producing now, good. That should mean that they'll hopefully be a lot happier soon now that they'll have the luxury of water. Break even? No. I just started. Ironically enough. Essentially, I will be more than likely moving at the end of the week, so I had to get everything set up for that, and that was just kind of a whole thing. So how far up the tech tree can we go? New houses, mid-density peasant houses. Magic, apparently we can get a mana well. Exploration, a tavern. So you can actually send out people to explore. And finally, citizens, apothecary, the weaver. And that's all we have access to. The demo will come to an end once these requirements have been fulfilled. So the demo itself probably won't take us that long to beat, to be honest. They produce different goods depending on types of field. Grain and barley. Oh. Can only support so many fields. Placing each one costs crescents. Click the grain icon and hit the place marker. I see. Actually, no, 'cause I won't be able to build that there. There we go. That's as many fields as this thing can fit. Okay. Run low on crescents. Oh, I'm already working on that. More houses. We need all the houses. Actually, now that I think about it, one gatherer might not be enough here. Let's go ahead and plant some seeds. Oh, wow. I didn't think they would plant that many seeds. Apparently they did. Right, let's go ahead and we'll construct another gatherer over here. Because, hey, that's important. Building entrance blocked. Oh, because that's outside of our buildable zone, apparently. So this lovely thing is about all we have for a buildable zone. I see. Oh, apparently I'm being called. One quick second. Apologies, everyone. Just one more moment. I'm going to finish wrapping this up here, and then I'll be good to go. Alrighty then, sorry about that. I've got everything dealt with finally. Hold on, we are connecting you to the stream. There we go. I even had to fix my chat for a second there. Right. There we go. For a second I was like, wait, what the hell? Why can't I hear anything? So did we finish? Oh, we actually have that as well. So you have to set the focus, then you can unlock it apparently. I can even unlock this one. Okay. Magic, we still need a stone mine for that. A tavern would be nice, because I want to see how that works out. For now, because this has a lower requirement, we'll go ahead and set that as our objective. Stone mine, I'm assuming is going to be either built on... Oh yeah, it has to literally be built on this. I figured it would have to be. So we'll build that, we'll connect it up to here. And that is good to go. Alright. Now, how well are we actually doing? Well, actually, I shouldn't say how well are we doing for supplying them with what they need, since we have to actually build everything for that. So we need to turn grain into flour, and then we need the actual bakery as well. Right, let me actually... Let's get a second one of these guys going, too. Because clearly we need a lot of wood, so let's go ahead and put you here. And we'll connect that up there. Perfect. Alright, let's resume. Looks like you've just unlocked mining. You'll be able to build a stone mine. Might expect this mine to produce stone. Needs to be built on top of nodes, spread across the land. That'll be stone nodes. Yep, did that already. Excellent. So once I have enough wood, I can upgrade strengthened axes, which will increase. The one thing that I'm wondering about, though, is that, like, the efficiency right now is already 100%. Something tells me that just having people here isn't supposed to make the efficiency 100%. But for whatever reason, it is 100%. Alright. So right now, I'm assuming we just have a ton of this just sitting around now at this point. Oh yeah, we do. So once I get enough stone, I'll be able to get that going. As a matter of fact, you know what? Let's get another... I wonder if I should get another separate... one second. Alrighty then, back to the madness. I seem to keep running into things that I need to do quickly. Ah, jeez. Oh well, someone basically just got some good news and had to share it with me no matter what, so it was like, okay. I'm fine with that. So we got water, we got berries, 16 houses. My thing here, so I'm guessing part of this as well is if we have different races that we can have living here and working here, my guess would be that we're going to have, how can I phrase this? Different food types and such that we'll have to fulfill. Okay, let's go ahead and plant some trees here, and let's actually upgrade this. Do we get 100? Oh, so I see. So if you have enough workers, you get 100% efficiency. You add the upgrades, you get 110%. I see. And how are you, speaking of, how are we doing here? I really do want to upgrade the pickaxes here a little bit, just because I would like to get that stocked up real soon. That being said, I do believe it said I could build these, but oh god, it actually requires 120 wood. That only requires 50 wood at least, so let's go ahead and just kind of, we'll plop that here, I guess. But goddamn, I think I'm gonna need another one of these. Otherwise, we're gonna have to wait a while, and I would really rather not wait a while. Likewise, let's actually get another gatherer's hut here. There we go. Once that's built, we will go ahead and plant some additional berry bushes just to help keep our income flowing for that. Oh, we're nowhere near the 5,000 unit maximum, so I was thinking, do I need to build another one? But no. No, we're fine. We definitely don't need to do that. But let's go ahead and go super fast here, because otherwise we're going to be waiting forever for this to do its thing. And we want to do as much as we can on this as quickly as we can, because I do want to transition over to the other game as well, and God only knows how long that's going to take. Because these are both the type of games that could potentially last quite a while, even as limited as it is feature-wise. Let's see about upgrading you guys, actually. So it requires 100 wood, actually, to increase the density. So again, another good reason why I should have as many lumber yards as possible right now. Extra taxes. Some of the treasury isn't great at math, resulting in too much tax being collected. Give it back to the people. I want happy citizens. Extra happy citizens. Hopefully it'll work harder. Work harder and faster, you lazy citizens. So we have enough of that. I literally just need some more stone and we're good to go. And then we can probably get the bakery going and basically supply all the basic needs that they want. So they will be very, very happy. This should be built now. Let's go ahead and plant some seeds there. Perfect. We now have enough. It's just a matter of them actually building this damn thing. Somebody, anybody, please. Please build my windmill, thank you. Anyone? No? Well, hell. That's weird. We have the resources, but for whatever reason, they just don't want to build it. Let's try this again. Maybe, oh, it's because I didn't have a road connection. I had it reversed. That was the problem. I'm just being silly. That was exactly what the problem was. Right, with that built now, let's go ahead and add a bakery. You know what? Considering the size, I can almost plop it down right there. But you know what? No, I'll put it, let's put you here. That'll be good. So this is obviously going to refine that into flour. I'm assuming flour, water are going to be used to make the rest of that, and we're good to go. Yep, exactly as I thought. Used by dwarfs, elves, humans, and orcs. So we can see the races we get access to just from that. More mixing bowls for increased efficiency. Alright, we're starting to work on that. Say transfer enough goods over. Now we have 17 bread. Just gotta keep traveling back and forth and we're good to go. We almost want to have a separate warehouse actually just for like building resources and then food resources to kind of speed up this whole process of transferring everything in to the different food complexes. If the same, like, two people are also delivering the wood and such, I mean, that would make more sense. Anyway, let's go ahead and upgrade the density here. Since we had enough wood. And it looks really nice, doesn't it, actually? Oh, God. It gets really loud as you move close. Interesting. You're actually traveling up and then entering through the top. Which is just really freaking... I love the design for these houses, honestly. Like, this does seem like your typical kind of, like, medieval hovel style of thing there, per se. But seeing this kind of look to it, this kind of design to it, per se, is just intriguing to me. Actually, what did I need for this, though? That requires a residency of 60. Let's see the current immigration rate. Alright, let's just go ahead and plop down a bunch of additional houses. Perfect. And one more just for the good measure. Perfect. Alright, speed that up. Let them go crazy. We're starting to run low on crescents, my lord. And now I just have to wait. Oh, nice. Never mind. We didn't even need to wait. Unlock the mana well. Set that as the next focus. You now already use totems. Mana is a totem font of power, generates from both mana wells and Mage's Guild. Open the build menu and build yourself a mana well, which requires more wood than I technically have right now. Let's slap our mana well down right here, because that just looks cool. Right next to the building here. Actually, hold up a second. Okay, good. I was about to say, it looks like I need to build a road there, but we're fine. So the little bit, this is an interesting thing that I just now realized. When you build, say, another mana well here, that little bit on the front there is its own road. So if I were to build this, it would connect up to the road. So you don't have to overlap it exactly with the road like I was doing previously. Time to place your first totem. Select the totem foreman. Totems. Ooh. Totem of fire safety. The totem of great riches. Increases taxation. Totem of happiness. Totem of hygiene. Totem of the foreman. Increases production efficiency. Interesting. And totem of the guard. Perfect. Maybe because I don't have enough mana? That's my guess. Actually, you know what? Let's put it right by here. Because that way it'll affect both of these buildings. Which would probably be a really good idea, actually. 13. 14. And 15. There we go. Within the radius, we'll now have increased efficiency. Other buildings that cost crescents to maintain the totals require cost of mana upkeep. If you run out of mana, it'll stop, or its abilities will weaken. Will start to weaken. Okay. What is the radius, though, is the question. Oh. So literally it covers everything. I see. I see. Totems have an inherent stability associated with them. The higher it is, the more powerful they are. The lower it is, the weaker they are. You can specify a target stability by clicking it. At 0 stability, totem will do nothing. The higher stability, more mana per month it will consume. Not just its monthly cost. Okay. Let's go ahead and construct another mana well here. Because, hey, we need to generate more mana. It doesn't look like I can, and I can see the priority down here now. Doesn't look like I can increase that by much, though. Now we're just going to wait on more wood. That's literally all we need now, is more wood. So right now this one's basically, that well is producing... I'm trying to click on this damn thing here. This well is producing 4 mana per month, which is basically what that totem is requiring. Now we just want to unlock exploration, and that'll probably be the main intriguing part here that I'm looking forward to. So I think literally all we're waiting for now is more stone. Let's go ahead and use up some extra wood for that. So we need quite a bit to actually increase the productivity even further. Well, we'll just have to let it grow, let it roll. So we need another 20 stone to get that built, and then we'll move on. The wood, though, has already been given, so likewise we have to wait for all that together. I like how it's like 73.638 wood. Oh, jeez. Let's get another well. Because we are producing... We do have quite a few houses now, so we should probably increase the availability of the water. God knows we have enough workers. Ah, there we go. That's finally done. Now we can focus on upgrading some of the buildings, then we'll be good to go. I could just plop down a couple more houses. That would probably do it, actually. You know what? Why not? That would be quicker than waiting for them to upgrade, to be honest. A lot quicker. Because it's 10 wood versus 100 wood. So, yeah. As long as you can expand, it's better investment just to do that. Totems. Let us increase taxation. Because we can. I mean, I have a shit ton of money now. More than enough money. Uh-oh. Plant some trees. You're fine. Okay, good. Alright, we can now unlock the exploration at last. Unlock the tavern. Set focus on citizens, which just requires Honestly, a tavern and a couple of mid-density houses. So once I complete that, we're basically done. Oh, we also have decorations we can do. Lovely. Plop you down here. How many resources do you need? We have enough. Or we should, rather quickly. So while that's doing that, let's go ahead and... put down additional pumpkins. Add a flower garden. Let's do that right there. We can add a nice bush. Ooh, tomatoes. Yes. Put some carrots there. Ooh, I actually like how that looks. Just put a random barrel. You've unlocked exploration, truly an important milestone. You're now ready to go adventuring. You can build a tavern, recruit adventurers in the build menu. I already did that. If I go to the world overview, I can actually see the various hexes that I'm around here. So I basically, very similar to Foundations in a sense, not a sense. Dear God. I can buy different hexes, which I'm assuming will cost different tax. Exploration, trade routes. Interesting. Very interesting. Now, literally, we just gotta wait for them to haul all the goods over there and we'll be good to go. Nice. How are we doing for all the other... Could definitely use more totems eventually, because right now we're producing as much mana as we're using. So what I could potentially do is put this down to 2 and 2, and I can build, which I can't do right now because I need it to build up mana again. When it does, though, I can build a totem of hygiene and a totem of the guard in order to reduce crime and increase hygiene. Of course, it'll still have the same kind of strength, but hey, that's fine. So I'll wait till I get about 30 mana before I do that. There we go. Exploration. Oops. Recruit a party. Oh wow, interesting. Adventurers have traits, levels, experience. They gain experience as they explore and they level up. They can earn more traits. They can come in handy when clearing dungeons, defeating creatures out in the wilderness. Interesting. Someone's going to buy the mead, mend the armor, pay for the victory parades. Adventurers cost crescents up front to hire and have a monthly salary. Hire 4 adventurers of your choice, and when you're ready, return to the map. Let's see. Who do we want to hire? We've got Sophia Trent. And there's actually different backstories to them, too. Kleptomaniac. They have Orcish heritage. A human adventurer. She's a scholar. Troll tongue. Intelligent. Human heritage. I'm definitely hiring her. She's just real nice. We've got the elf. Need a master of potions and poisons. Look no further. He's strong. Elven heritage, a scholar. Dwarven heritage, mana affinity, and a prankster. Oh god, this guy. Owen Grell. Orcish heritage, courageous, and a barbarian. Oh yeah, no, gotta hire him. Just a badass. Farm was no place for Ryland Gray, apparently. He's courageous, he's a hunter, he's got low light vision, which is actually quite nice too. Strong hunter with low light vision. Let's add you to the list. And of course I gotta add the dwarf. Come on. Gotta add the dwarf to the party. Watch out, some hexes contain creatures or dungeons. Creatures block hexes, dungeons are scary, residents won't go near them, and they'll spread negativity to nearby buildings, reduce happiness. Party clear his hexes by investigating event chains. Traits, morale, and experience increase your chances of victory. Morale will increase the more hexes are cleared. Send out your party. Click the Send Adventurer button. Send on an adventure. Exploration takes some time. As your party faces the challenges they find, it'll track the party's progress looking at their progress bar. So exploring, idle, and confrontation. If a hex has no creatures or dungeons, then lucky you, the hex will become available once your party finishes their exploration. The party attempts to take on a creature or dungeon and is unfortunately unsuccessful. You can always return and try again after a cooldown period, and the morale and perhaps their pride has recovered. That's all there is to it. Close this feud, return to the settlement. Party morale is neutral. Interesting, I quite like that. I'm not going to click this upgrade though, because as far as I'm aware, the moment I do, once I fulfill that requirement, the demo will come to an end. And I want to see what happens when the adventurers do the thing. 4 members of a liberated company have gained enough experience to level up. This is good news. They have explored their hex, is now clear for building in. They are true explorers. So now, if I go into the build menu, all of a sudden I have this whole new area that I can build in. Well, they leveled up, but how? There we go. Now they're good to go. Edit parties. They leveled up. Can I tweak them any, or are they automatic? Looks like they gained some additional traits. Ooh, did they ever? Master Charmer. They could charm a brick, apparently. And the dwarf somehow gained telekinesis. Okay. And that was just from 1 level? Dear Lord. Oh, that's kind of hilarious. Let's see. Oh. A mysterious smell. Place has been overcome by a horrific pungent odor. Nobody knows where it's coming from. People are making it nauseous and angry. Let's go and remove it. The house. They encounter a group of imps who've been following them for some time, looking for a way to cause total chaos. Find a way for the party. When the party happens upon a ruined house, the imps beckon them forwards the evil grins. Begin the encounter. Party nears the house. You can see that was once a grand place, perhaps the home of one of the place's former inhabitants. Doors and windows, the ground floor blocked up, meaning the only way in is through the upstairs window. Alright. Use an athletic character. Sturdy looking ladders revealed. Leaning against the building, the party scrambles up into the house. Huzzah. Next part, the house. Party is stunned to see the appearance of the ruin. On the outside is just that, an appearance. Inside the house is as grand and intact as it would have been years ago. What a strange place. The party is itching to explore. Perceptive character check. Several booby traps were revealed, one right in front of the party. That was close. Let's head downstairs. Huzzah! I made the right choice. Bottom of the stairs, parties greet with a variety of sounds. Scurry little hooves can be heard around them, followed by evil little chuckle. We all know too well. Where are the noises coming from? Use a hunter character to trace the imps. Because I have one. I have multiple of those, I think. Apparently I can't. Huh. Interesting. Oh fuck, there's... I screwed that one up, actually. Because you had to select the portrait and then select the actual thing for that one, which is weird. Because beforehand it didn't do that. Does that mean they actually failed that? Yes, it does mean they failed that. Interesting. And they failed this time. Last time they managed to disable that. This time they did not. That's annoying. This is proving to be more difficult than I thought. And it failed again. That's kind of annoying. Attempt number 3. I find it hilarious that we managed to get in no problem last time, and now it's just like, nope. There we go, this time it actually worked. Track the imps. Really? Pardon me for a quick second while I... Of course, now you're making me pull all that up. That's a pain in the ass. Where's that asshole? There we go. Alright, whatever. Tracks are revealed with relative ease. They lead into a door under the stairs, leading down to the basement. Down the basement, party is plunged into darkness. Panic ensues until some bright spark remembers the torches in their pack. Light on their side once more. They step forward and find the imps before them. They cackle in unison. One tells them that the door behind them is now sealed forever unless the party can convince them to open it again. are a brave sort and they fight back valiantly with their tricks and illusions. Keep everyone on their toes for hours. Drat. Let's withdraw. I'll blow them around, no doubt. Damn it. So we failed again. Wow, these encounters aren't easy, to be completely honest. Wow. Which was interesting. Well, that being the case, I doubt we're going to very easily defeat these imps. We might even have to get another party to do that, it seems. But that being the case, let's go ahead and wrap this one up because we really should move on to the next one. Thank you for playing the Distant Kingdoms demo. Much more to come. Hope you'll join us in adventure in our upcoming early access period. New maps, production chains, animations, adventures, and all that jazz. Yeah. That was rather interesting, honestly. But yeah, it was definitely time to wrap that one up. Right, let me move on to the next one now. Next one would be, what was it called? Timberborn. Alright, so onward to Timberborn we go. Still, that was a nice little city builder with some intriguing elements added in. Yeah, go away, you. Oh, why that? What? Oh, I see, because the elements are too small now. Ah, that's annoying. That can go away. You can be changed. Timberborn. Where apparently the only thing to survive the apocalypse was beavers. We thought it would be cockroaches, but no. It was beavers all along. Now playing the Timberborn Early Access demo, meant to give you a glimpse of the game. It's about helping us share before Early Access launch. You can share your feedback on the site. You should know before you embark on a journey, certain gameplay features are locked out. Other things we'll be working on, including music and a new in-game interface, redesigned factions, new buildings, and more. We can't spoil everything. The demo is in English. Full game will be localized in 11 languages. It's a preview demo. Be prepared for bugs and all that jazz. If you previously participated in a closed beta save games are not supported. Oh god. There we go. That's good. New game. Oh god. Interesting. The Beavers of Demoria. Free spirits by nature, they specialize in surviving in the most desolate lands through sheer determination. They lack the unique characteristics of their distant, full-game cousins. The Iron Teeth, not available in this demo, but still. Defectors of the true ways of timber. They mastered iron and science to build advanced machinery. They achieved progress with ingenuity, efficiency, and disregard for the environment. So there's different factions here, in other words. Either you're more like in tune with the environment, like screw the environment, or something else entirely. Anywho, let's go ahead. Sure, why not? Let's go with that. Onward to the plains. You can actually see like the human-like structures in the background of that too. Alright, if the building is marked as solid, such as a lodge or warehouse, you can build other structures on its roof. Oh, yeah, that's the one thing I noticed that was really interesting, is that you can build structures on top of each other into like massive kind of constructs. And now we wait. But yeah, I believe these were the last two demos now at this point that I found that were interesting. If I do find anything else over the coming days, we'll probably do some more. But for now, this is the last of it. Right, let's see here. Storage, log pile. Put you there, my friend. We have a dam to block the water, because you can actually do that path. Just go ahead and add a nice dirt path to that there. Actually, I'll make one up to the trees, too. Mark trees. Ah. There we go. Perfect. Go, my little beaverlins. So a couple of beavers have no job. Employs beavers extends its range by building paths. Ah. Of course, you have blueberry bushes. A water pump and a gatherer flag. I'm guessing. Yep. Food. There we go. That's set up nicely. Perfect. We'll let them get to work on that. Beavers and housing. That's annoying. Let me just close that quickly. I always keep forgetting to put myself offline for that. Yeah, they're all running and doing their thing. What if I can raise up your priority? I don't think I can. Well, in that case, let's go ahead and just speed things up. Get rid of that dirt path. There we go. We now have the water pump going. So yeah, even building the road actually does take resources, as it turns out. But it's not entirely necessary, unlike the last game, where you do have to link them up. Prioritize the blueberries. A small water tank. Put you there, my friend. Go, my little beavers, go. You adorable little bastards. Aw, little baby beaver. Well-being of 3. Ah. So if you manage to fulfill their different values here for nutrition, you'll actually increase their life expectancy. Likewise, if they have a social life with their more social with other beavers, I suppose, that'll increase their growth speed. Same thing for fun. Comfort increases life expectancy and walking speed even. Spirituality, aesthetics, awe have no effects right now. He is 34 days old. And they're actually replanting the trees as well. Or so it seems. That or they're ignoring the small trees. Which is good. I don't really like this angle though. I'd prefer something like this, but it kind of pops me back up if I try and do that. Oh wow, quite a few dead trees over here too. Let's actually take a look around the map. So we have some like old ruined buildings up here. More so way in the distance over there. So there's very few like grass livable kind of looking area here. And of course the water, which flows down into here. Decent looking water engine for that, especially considering you can actually ooh, nice little waterfall over here. You can actually alter like the terrain. Like for example, if I remove this barrier here, the water will actually flow in. Tend earth paths. Close the tutorial. Okay. So with the lodges, and actually let me see what I can do for this here. Decoration, leisure. So satisfy social. Let's go ahead and build that. So I need 70 science points to unlock that. Okay. So we'll start with... There's actually quite a bit to this as well. Or so it seems. Because the interesting thing is you can actually build on top like this. And then layer it a bit. So what I can do is I can put this here to block that, and then build on top of there, and build basically kind of a pyramid style if I'm so inclined. And then have stairs going up to each level, which is probably what I'll do. And that keeps things as compact as possible in an area. Basically doubles the living space in a smaller area there. Oh, what happened? Beavers are happier than ever. You have reached a new well-being high score. Nice. Okay, that being the case, let's start mass producing some stuff that we need. We already have one of these up there for this guy. Where's that lumberjack flag? Oh, we have a builder's hut, that's why. I see. So this is the kind of thing, too. So you can build up to different tiers and then kind of expand off of that. Actually, what I could do is this as well. Put a carpenter over there. Generate science points. Let's turn around for a second. Paths. We'll just connect that up. Good to go. Now you got quite a bit that needs to be constructed, so we'll just let them do their thing. Leisure, decoration, monuments. We can build the labor monument. Tribute to all laborers, satisfies all level 1, and a 7 tile radius. Nice! Excuse me. You can see any goals that I don't have, or that I would have. I don't actually have a goal at the moment, so hey. Let's also go food. Set up a farmhouse. We'll set that up right there. And we will set up you here. Alright, now we literally just gotta wait for them to build everything. As for... let's set up a lumberjack flag here. That way they'll have a easier time for getting people to chop down some trees for me. There we go. Excellent. Let's see. How many houses do we have? We have 11 houses. And not enough houses for each beaver yet. But we'll get to that. Hopefully they will build up the rest of that. There we go. We now have enough houses for 8 of the beavers. We are getting there ever so slowly. That's 100% full now. I'd like to increase the priority on you, but I can't. There we go. Let's go to input logs and output planks. We don't have any... 2 beavers apparently have no job. Which surprises me considering, but let's try this then. Well, let's get a small warehouse for 1. Actually, I'll put that even here. Actually, we already have a small warehouse, never mind. Never mind. We do need a lot of logs. Let me actually cancel this then. Because we don't want to waste logs on those right now. As much as I'd love to get a second level of this thing. Until we actually have a stairway, that doesn't really matter. Alright, we're now producing science, hopefully. 79% productivity. Not sure what we need the power for yet then, but hey, we'll find out. Alright. Plant trees and bushes. So planting trees isn't available. Plant carrots, plant potatoes. Let's go ahead and chop down these trees then. Just give more area to do that. We now have the farmers. So hopefully they'll produce what they need to for that. And then once we have the grill, we're basically good to go for that. Because food is decreasing a little bit there. Grilled potato satisfies hunger. Not really sure about carrots, but hey. Ah, this building needs power to operate. I see. So that one does require power. Okay, I see. And there we go. So with that, we'll now have power hooked up to that and producing planks. Water we're basically good on. Everything else looks good for that. Science, we are slowly producing. Let's see if we can. We need 70 science to unlock that. Can act as a bridge or foundation for other buildings. So yeah, once I get that, I'll be able to build a second level for these. In that case, let me see about... So I want that up there, so that's 1. And then we'll do 2. Whoops. So that's 1. 2. Reverse that. Let's see. Here. Alright. That should be correct. Let's see. So 1 there. 1 here. That should be back to back with this one. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Perfect. That way they'll all have their own little house. Building lacks workers. Actually don't have enough workers. Interesting. There we go. Now we don't. That's almost done. Wow, it actually requires 50 resources for that. I like the way the water flows for that, though. It's nice. It is quite nice. I'm going to keep this on 7 times for now, because we can whip through this as quickly as possible. So, we haven't received any potatoes yet. Let's actually go ahead and expand the potato crop. That is going to be our main crop anyway. So expand on that. We should be good. We got 40 of what we need for that. The main thing is probably, do we have enough logs? Hopefully we do. If not, they can gather more. There we go. Give that one beaver his job. That would not be recommended. But it's your life, it's your choice. I like the... Ooh, that looks really nice too. For how it actually inputs the gears correctly for that. Oh, that is really nice looking. So now we're actually properly producing planks, which took bloody long time. So we might actually need another campfire. Comfort is increasing. Social life is definitely up there. Not maxed out for everyone, but still, it's getting there. We're at 45% for these. It's watered and alive. That's good for the potato. Right, and now we're just basically waiting for everything else to be constructed. So we have 10 houses, well, 13 houses, which fits 10 adult beavers. So with one more house, we'll have enough for every one of them. Is the hope and the dream. We should... Nope, we actually don't have enough science yet still. That sucks, but what can you do? Right, we now have enough houses. Good. No one's sleeping out in the cold anymore. Just need a little bit more science points and I get my stairs. now that I think about it, I might have to tweak this a little bit. Oh wow, are they starving? Yeah, they're starving. Zzz, that's not good. We're only 65% on the frickin' saplings. Ugh. Yeah, now I desperately need this so I can get access up to here for the other berry bushes. There we go. See if that'll automatically give them access with this, or if I have to tweak that further. Come on, build that. They're happier than ever, and yet they're basically starving to death. Okay. Cough. We have more than enough logs. So I don't know what you mean by we don't have enough resources. Oh, potato resources. That's the one we're missing, yeah. I mean, it's at 76%. There's literally nothing else I can do about that right now. The grist mill grinds wheat into flour. Requires power to operate, which is quite nice for that. Then, of course, the bakery itself. That fulfills Nutrition 3. Scavenger hut to gather metal from the ruins. Engine. Burns logs to create power. Leisure, we got temple, a carousel. Different decorations for shrubs and the gabled roof, which we'll eventually have. 1,000 science points to unlock that. Wow, these monuments are really expensive. Okay, we now have access up here. Yeah, these are going to take quite a while for them to gather back up. Hopefully someone will rush up there real quick and build that, or we die a horrible death. Although the potatoes are finally about to be grown. At least the first batch of potatoes are finally about to be grown. So we might survive, but it'll be challenging. What are their food at? Oh, their hunger is done. The beaver will die if this is not satisfied. Oh, jeez. We just started. I already might have killed all my beavers off. Well, shit. Yes, we're finally harvesting some potatoes. At long last, we have food again. At least some food. How many do you actually have here, too? Prioritized yeah, it's harvesting. Priority resources, potato. Again, they're happier than ever, even though they were starving to death. Probably because now we actually have some potatoes that grew. Yields on harvest 1 potato. Well, we did get a little bit of... Wait, what? Why did that... Huh? Because we just don't have enough... Have any paths reaching out to here, maybe? I guess I'll try that, because we definitely have the logs, they aren't using the logs, and I'm not really sure why. My only guess for that is that simply we needed to produce a path towards that. We'll see whether that's accurate or not. Anyway... If only I wasn't blind. Oh, yeah, because it's this one, that's why. Unlock forester to plant birch, I see. Can unlock that from their 60 science points, okay. Plant more potatoes. Damn it. Thank you. Okay, that was finally built. This is finally built. Let's lower you by 1 so that you can hopefully get over here and start working on this. Apparently not. Let's try shutting it off entirely. That gave me a worker. Did we gain any additional workers? We did not. Well, hell. Use my points to unlock the forester. Plop that down. What else do we have access to in here? The gear workshop. Crafts gears. Requires power to operate. We have the paper mill. Printing press. The dry season is approaching. Oh, this is a problem. So, one of the aspects of the, I guess, difficulty for survival in this game is that... how can I phrase this? Eventually you will have a drought. And you have to be able to have enough resources and such to survive that drought. Because of how I have this set up right now, I honestly don't know if we're going to have enough to survive this. That's why I'm panic building now water tanks. Just in the hope that we might actually produce enough to keep us alive. We have a decent amount of grilled potatoes. God knows, once the dry season comes, potatoes are probably going to dry up. Like, literally everything's just going to dry right up. Okay. Fine, I'll go with birch then. Prioritize the birch. There we go, that gave that a worker. I really do need more beavers. I guess I'll have to do it from this side because of the way that I planned it. I need to drag it back another bit here. Will that even work for the other side regardless, though? Whatever. We'll start on this side. Yeah, because that's how that's going to have to be built. Alright, let's let them get to work. As for this, I'd like to build I really would like to build another farmhouse, but yeah. Let's lower the lumberjack flag by 1. That should be enough to give the farmhouse 2 workers, which is kind of desperately needed right now. We have 2 logs left. That's all we got, which sucks. Let me go ahead and designate this area to be chopped down a bit. There we go. Hopefully we have enough food. I don't know if we'll have enough water. I'm not sure how long the dry season actually lasts. But hey, we'll see what happens. They're definitely planting a crap ton of potatoes. So hopefully we can get one more harvest out of this before it's too late. And we'll just see how it goes. Explosives factory. Explosives from paper requires power to operate. Dynamite. Destroys a block of terrain underneath it and triggers adjacent dynamite. So you can basically put a whole bunch of dynamite down and then use that to dig, which basically something like this out. But why would I want to do that is the question. Well, either way. All we can do now is wait and see what happens. And unfortunately, I do not have much time left. So I only have about another, I would say 5-10 minutes, and I've got to run. As much as that sucks. Oh, here comes the dry season. So the water levels are dropping significantly there. Perhaps if I look upriver. You can see it used to be just like flowing over here like crazy. Now barely any of it's dripping. Now there's actually more blockages up here that we have. Oh, yeah, there we go. Here comes the dry. It begins. Kind of reminds me in a way of Cities Skyline or whatever, when it comes to just building like a dam and then watching everything dry up like that. Oh, and then here's the issue. It is drying out. It'll die in 11.2 days. All of the potatoes are drying out. We have 174 food and 59 water. We'll see how much of it survives. Let's plop this down right here quickly. There we go. Since nobody has anything to do, they might as well come up here and chop down some trees. Might as well. So this dry season isn't lasting too long, it seems, but still. Hey, Arcane Pony. Yep, it is in the title. Also, it's in the top right corner, which I could probably actually lower that a bit because it's also blocking some shit. We'll put it down here in the bottom right corner. I keep forgetting I need to adjust that per game. So, more than likely that was in the way multiple times. Are they finally building this? Looks like they are. But yes, it is... there goes my brain for a second there. Timberborn. My brain is not cooperating lately, it seems. What the hell? Large water tank. Food. We got the grist mill that I can get for that. And so on and so forth. We're not going to do too much of that there. Because unfortunately my time is nearly up. Let's go up to the source here. So this is the water source here. Oh, the water's almost gone too. We're about to dry up in water. Only got 5, 3, 2, 1, and the water is gone. Water is now officially gone. Well, I hope you beavers enjoyed your last drink. Luckily, the dry season is almost over. We definitely had enough berries to last the season, though. Okay, so we're back to the wet season, so let's go up to the top of the river here and watch as life returns to the lands. Oh, That's actually interesting. So I actually managed to angle myself under the map, and this is what I get. Interesting. Very interesting. Also, looking at this, too. The cracks in the corner of the map. Oh, interesting. It's actually set up as a brick, apparently, here for the outside. Nice. Alright, back to the water flow. So we could also break through here and have it fill up all of this area if we wanted. And there we go. We're starting to get more. And the water's starting to feed into here as life slowly returns to the lands. So basically, a lot of stuff like trees and this can only be grown on the grassy areas, which are, you know, healthy and saturated with water. So you can actually expand that by... So you want to expand your colony, and to do that you need to expand water's access to the various areas by basically getting the dynamite and then channeling. And that unlocks, basically lets you open up more areas for use, per se. You have one worker in there. He's outputting as much as he can, but yeah, it's going to take a bit there. Anyway. Looks like this bit still needs... Well, it's because it needs a lot of log. We need like 20 plus logs for all that to be constructed. There we go. Not sure if we can actually cut that dead. I'm pretty sure we could cut that dead wood. Either way. I mean, it's an interesting mechanic. I'm not sure what else we can do beyond that. We'd have to wait and see how that goes. But unfortunately for me, my time today is pretty much up, and I have to go get some stuff done. Mainly stupper, apparently. Supper. Cough. So yes. Regardless, I guess we'll end this one here. For now, as my poor beavers die of thirst, it seems. But yeah, this is definitely an intriguing little, these are actually still growing. It's definitely an intriguing little... And my brain is not functioning. God, why is my brain not working right now? I swear. Little colony builder. And I'm looking forward to see how they develop this over time. As this is one of my favorite genres. Speaking of which, definitely looking forward to the eventual final release one day of the new Dwarf Fortress when that actually decides to come out, which will happen, you know, I'm sure in the sometime next year or next century. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see when that happens. Regardless, though, thank you very much for watching today, everyone. Hope you all enjoyed. Have yourselves a great one, and I will catch you all next time with some more. But as I did say earlier, that is the last of the game demos that I have found so far that are really that interesting. I'll probably take another look, and if I do find any more that are intriguing,